Hello, here's your Montana Weather Hazards Briefing. For updates, please visit the National Weather Service webpage or contact any of the Montana National Weather Service offices. Here are the key points for the upcoming work week across the Treasure State. A fairly active weather pattern is expected along and west of the Continental Divide through the work week, with periods of mixed precipitation in the valleys and snow in the mountains. While it will not be as windy as the previous week, breezy afternoon winds are expected east of the Continental Divide for much of the upcoming week. Finally, high temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday are expected to be some 5 to 15 degrees above normal. Here's a summary of this week's hazards. The primary hazards this week are expected to be blowing and drifting snow in wind-prone areas immediately east of the mountains and over mountain passes. However, this will be highly dependent on temperatures going through the week. In addition to the blowing and drifting snow, mountain snow and mixed precipitation in the valleys along and west of the Continental Divide could lead to some minor travel impacts, especially over mountain passes. Numerous basins across the Treasure State are running above normal with respect to snow water equivalent, with the exceptions being those basins along the Idaho border. Here's the latest drought monitor map. Please pause this slide for further review. Here's a look at the forecasted high temperatures for Tuesday, November 17th. Most locations east of the Continental Divide will be 10 to 15 degrees above normal on Tuesday, with areas west of the Divide rising up to 5 degrees above normal. Here is a look at the forecasted high temperatures for Wednesday, November 18th. Most locations east of the Continental Divide will be 10 to 15 degrees above normal on Wednesday, with areas west of the Divide rising up to 5 degrees above normal. Here's a look at the forecasted precipitation amounts over the next week across Big Sky Country. Little to no precipitation is expected east of the Continental Divide over the next week. Highest precipitation amounts will be over the mountains of western Montana along the Idaho border. Here is the 8 to 14 day outlook. For temperatures, above normal temperatures are generally favored across most of the northern Rockies. For precipitation, above normal precipitation is generally favored along and west of the Continental Divide, with below normal precipitation favored east of the Divide. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your local National Weather Service office.